I just can't wait to see like somebody's first person perspective of them watching their own Snap story, 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 of them. Hi guys, I'm B-Lobs. This is a Technophiles newscast, and Snapchat's made like a few little like peripheral fun things of their logo in the past, but now they've come out with their first real technological product called Spectacles. Spectacles have been a piece of technology that's been rumored for quite some time now. In 2014, during the Sony email leaks, there was one email that talked about Snapchat purchasing a company called Virgin Labs. They bought them for $15 million, and they actually didn't really talk about it. It was only announced through these leaked emails. They kind of kept it on the down low. Virgin Labs and Epiphany Eyewear used to make these eyeglasses that could record video. They would have a camera on the side. They look like your typical pair of like stylish eyeglasses with the thick black frames and stuff like that. The glasses would range from about $300 to $500 with different storage capacities of 8 gigabytes, 16, and 32. And you could store it on your glasses and then upload your video to whatever cloud service you want to use. I can't find a whole lot about the like how these were made and like how they were stored in there, but I imagine like other companies, they would store all the information in the little arm donglies right here. What are those called? Arm donglies? That's not a technical term. After that purchase, there really wasn't a whole lot of news about what they were going to do with this new company they were working with. However, earlier this year, there were some paparazzi photos of Evan Spiegel, the CEO of Snapchat, partying and wearing a mysterious pair of glasses that appeared to have a camera in them. Business Insider was kind of on it. They were like, something's happening here. We're gonna get the scoops. And it turns out they were right. They were camera sunglasses. Though this is not obviously Snapchat's first physical product. They have made some like towels and backpacks and plushies and ice cube trays. This is their first like technological product. So it seems they've spent a lot of time perfecting their app and like getting a huge user base before they start kind of making peripherals for it. They actually do call it kind of a toy accessory for Snapchat. I guess I'll explain how it works first. Yeah, it's actually got a pretty interesting pedigree. Mark Randall, the former supply chain executive at Amazon and Google, are working for them. So actually, kind of throwing back to some other videos we did, like David did his video about Sphero and how they made BB-8 in the Star Wars movie. Their marketing executive is actually Kelly Nyland and is the marketing executive for Spectacles. Funny small world. Things come around. But yeah, let's talk about how they work. They're actually quite fashionable with big round lenses and keyhole bridge. And the camera is actually on the left side. And to activate it, you tap the side of it and it will record 10 seconds of video, hands-free. There's like an indicator light on the other side to kind of even it out, make it symmetrical, and let people know that you're recording. And there's also an indicator light on the inside somewhere that lets you know you're filming as well. So you can tap it once for 10 seconds or twice for 20 seconds and 3 times for 30 seconds. And it records hands-free. And one thing that sets the camera apart from other eyeglass cameras is that it shoots in 115 degrees. So that means it films it in a circle instead of like a horizontal or portrait style like filming method. It's just a complete circle of video. It's kind of like a fisheye lens type thing, but without the distortion on the edge. Like they would use some sort of software that would correct that in a way. So when you view it on Snapchat, it pivots. It has like a pivot point in the middle, so you can view it in either having your phone sideways or vertical, and like it goes around the center. You can see like every angle of that circle just by turning your phone. It's pretty excellent. So the glasses do have an internal storage of sorts. It hasn't been specified yet how much storage there is in there. There's a few details on the whole eyeglass thing that haven't been cleared up by Snapchat yet. But they do say that you can sync up your eyeglasses to your phone via Wi-Fi, or if you're on iOS, you can use Bluetooth. The footage will sync up automatically to your Snapchat story, and you can choose to do that, or you can upload it to whatever cloud service you choose. There's a lot of little details on this thing that are kind of missing that Snapchat hasn't come out right with yet. For example, like what kind of definition the lens is, though it looks pretty high quality. They haven't given us any like numbers at all, as well as how much internal storage is on the glasses. They said there is an ability to save footage on your glasses without your phone being nearby, but they haven't said how much footage and storage that is yet. It's still a little blurry. They have said that the battery in the glasses does last about a day, and the spectacles do come with a charging case that carries up to 4 charges of the glasses inside of it. So if you start running low on battery, as indicated by the circle of lights, the indicator lights, you can just plop them in your case and let them charge for a little bit, and you have like a full charge for a whole nother day right there. They have, however, announced a price point for it. They said they're going to cost about $130, which for a pair of glasses that kind of look like that and have that kind of technology in it, that's kind of a steal. Compare that to how much Virgin Labs old glasses were, which were $300, $500. That's pretty much a bargain. It's a cool little peripheral toy, so it's not going to be used too professionally, I imagine. There's other glasses out there that will film up to like 1080p footage, for example, Pivot Head, but you're not getting kind of the hip style that the Snapchat spectacles will have. These glasses are definitely for the kind of Coachella hipstery young folks crowd that will be using Snapchat, and it's kind of competing with kind of the outdoorsy GoPro type stuff, since you can wear it outdoors and you can get some pretty sweet footage of you like kayaking. Well, I don't know if you'd want to wear these kayaking, but you can go skateboarding in these. There's example footage on their website of some hip teen girls doing some skateboard tricks, and it looks pretty excellent. It's actually kind of bizarre because it looks like it's a video game since you're watching it from a first-person perspective. Though the experience of using the glasses sounds like it's pretty intense. Evan Spiegel actually, during his time testing it and wearing it out to parties and doing whatever Evan Spiegel, CEO of Snapchat, does, he took it out and he said when he got the footage back that he was like amazed by what he saw. Like he was reliving his memories in a first-person perspective. It was like the most like bizarre, incredible way of him living out what he just filmed and revisiting that. In fact, he actually said, when I got the footage back and I watched it, I could see it in my own memory, through my own eyes. It was unbelievable. It's one thing to see images of an experience you have, but it's another thing to have an experience of the experience. It was the closest I'd ever come to feeling like I was there again. Is $130 like too much for a cute little like peripheral toy for Snapchat? Or would you just be using this for other stuff? Let us know in the comments below. Or you can tweet it at us at Technophiles Pod. You can also check us out on Facebook by searching Technophiles Podcast, or go to our website at technophilespodcast.com. We also have a Patreon. So if you enjoy what you're watching here and you want to throw a couple bucks in there, that'd be great. Because if you donate a little bit, you can actually have a little input on the show and help be like part of it, make it into something a little bit of you. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked what you learned here, you can actually learn about some other stuff. Like Jake talks about Zuckerberg Chan Foundation and how they're throwing billions of dollars at eradicating every disease on the planet. That's pretty ambitious. Go learn some more about that. It's pretty wild. Over here we have our podcast. We have weekly podcasts. This week we actually talked about Elon Musk's plan to colonize Mars, and we get into a lot of stuff there, and we get pretty excited about it. It's pretty great. You should check that out. And if you want to just see this stuff every week, a couple times every week, we have a subscribe button right here. You should definitely check that out. I'm sure you've heard of subscribe buttons before. You should, if you tried it once, you should try it another time right here on our channel. It's a little different, but it's its own thing, I don't know if I'm even touching it.